What's going on, guys? My name is Ken Ross. Welcome back to another video. Today we have another sniping tip. It's been a while since I've really done and buckled down and like zoned into a sniping coin making method. Showing a little quick tips here and there of like what you can do within the game. Here we're gonna be hitting the auction block, trying to make some coins. I've already made about 300k today alone. I'd say should say this morning alone. So it's been a pretty good morning. I hope it's gonna continue to be a pretty good week. We're actually going to be recapturing one of the old methods that we used to do, if you remember back to my Legends video, and we're going to be applying it to the 50. Because that's what I do here. I try to teach principles, I try to teach examples of what you can do, and then hopefully you guys can apply those lessons to your own coin making methods and try to figure out your own stuff in addition to doing what I'm hopefully, helping you figure out how to do. But without further ado, guys, let's get into the game, let's get into the method, and let's make some coins, huh? Before we get started, I just want to say, if you do enjoy videos like this, these tip videos, these sniping videos, be sure to leave a like rating on the video. It helps me out. It lets me know that you want more tip sniping videos quite like this one, or coin making methods, etc. Also, subscribe to the channel for daily Madden 21 uploads. I got everything from no money spent gameplay to coin making methods to sniping tips, just about everything on this channel. Guys, if you enjoy Madden 21 or Madden 21 content, this is definitely the place to be. Follow me on Twitter. I always tweet out when I go live on Twitch. I always tweet out when I get new filters ahead of time, ahead of making this video. Fun fact, I kind of sneak peeked this video yesterday on Twitter. So if you were following me on Twitter, you would have known about this pretty much already. But I digress. Let's get into the video, the real reason why you're here. As we all know, guys, the 50 has come out. The 50, with big promos, comes market crashes, comes sets, comes coin making opportunities. So how do we, as no money spent or maybe money spenders, either way, whoever is just like trying to hustle out here and make some coins, how do we make some coins from that? Well, the first thing I do whenever a promo comes out is go to the sets. Always go to the sets, see what people are going to be purchasing and what is the reason behind any lower tier cards that anyone's going to purchase. And immediately we have the 50 week 2 and the 50 week 1. Now the important thing here is, and the reason why I'm waiting to come out with this video until now, and why I didn't do this last week, is because I wanted to see if week 2 fresh cards, those 81 overall cards, if they would be able to go into the week 1 sets, and vice versa. Would the week 1 fresh cards, the 81s, be able to go into the week 2 sets? Well, this morning when the cards came out, I was able to confirm that they do, which is absolutely huge for making coins. I just want to show you real quick as we back out here. I've already done so much this morning. So you look at all these items sold, 24,000, 24,000, 24,000. And we scroll just a little bit past that. Look at this. I was buying these cards for 15K, 16K, 17K, 16K. And the great thing about this is if you go and watch my Legend, how to make coins using the Legend exchange set, you can buy these for way cheaper throughout the week. I was seeing these cards and I didn't buy them because I wasn't sure, again, if they would be able to apply to all week sets, but now that we know they can, you can buy them throughout the week when the value goes down. So right now they're selling for 25, 24, 26,000 coins. Throughout the week, these cards will drop in price dramatically and they'll sell for 17K, 18K, but the ones that you can snipe then are like 14K, 13K, 12K sometimes. And that's what's so great about this, is as the average set exchange price goes down, the sniping cards, the cost of cards that you can snipe goes way down. It continues to drop. And then when you have days like Friday, when they're going to be releasing new 50 cards every single Friday, especially if they're good cards, which this promo is literally perfect for this method because they're always going to be good cards. Literally the 50 most impactful players to Madden. They are always going to be your Taylor Mays-esque cards that have always made a difference in Madden and that are always going to be glitchy cards throughout the year. Whereas if you do this with Legends, like, it can be a gamble, right? One week you can get a really not sought after legend like Merlin Olsen or Dan Marino. Another week you can get your Deion Sanders or Sean Taylor, where everyone wants to exchange those sets. And so on the really good weeks, you're taking a chance. With this, you're pretty much never going to be taking a chance because these 50 cards are almost always going to be sought after, which is going to drive the prices up on Friday dramatically. So the real trick here is to invest in these throughout the week. Don't invest too heavy. Don't invest all your coins. I see you typing already, pissed off that maybe it didn't work for you one week. Calm down. Don't invest all of your coins. Invest some of your coins, maybe a couple 100K, maybe like 10% of your coin stack into this method, and you'll be able to make coins consistently every single week doing this. Now, I've just been sniping them on Friday because I just found out that this works, and now I'm going to continue to do this throughout the week later on. But what you can do to snipe these cards is really simple. So throughout the week, there's going to be way less of them pulled. So some of these filters are subject to change, right? But you want to know what cards you want to snipe. And it's pretty much any single 81 card any single 81 card will work because they all work for these sets. So if I go into the tailor-made set, this is how I'm going to determine the price that I want to sell these cards for. So if I go into tailor-made set and I search for a player here, this is what everyone else is going to be doing when they're searching for this set. These cards are going for 24,250 coins. Now the thing is, you can find them if you filter down for much, much, much cheaper. And then you can find snipes even better than that. Now I just want to say I'm going to show you on the Xbox, but I'm going to throw in some sniping footage after, all on the phone, because if you're trying to do this on Friday, these go so quickly. You need to be on the mobile companion app or you'll lose every single snipe. You will not be able to get a single card. So you need to be on the mobile companion app in order to do this if you're pulling them on Friday. Throughout the week, it should be much easier to do that, and you shouldn't have to worry about it quite as much. But if you're sniping on Friday when everyone is buying these cards and everyone is ripping the packs, and they're going up and down super quickly, up and down, off and on the auction block, it's going to be damn near impossible to snipe them if you're on console. So you have to do it on their phone. And that's why the footage that I'm going to leave after this is going to be mobile footage, because that's what I was doing. I was sniping them on the phone. Then you can just sell them on the phone right away. It's actually way easier to snipe. I just know I don't always prefer it. So how do you filter these down? Well, I was doing a couple things today. There's a couple filters I'm going to show you depending on what time of the week you're sniping at, and either of these should work. So you just want to go to program and then go to the 50, and then obviously you want to change your quality filter to 80 to 81 because we're just looking for the lower tier cards. And then you should see that 24,000 pop up. Now sort by newest and see if you're seeing the newest cards at 59 minutes. Obviously we're not here. So what I was doing this morning, early this morning, before they got super flooded, I was using a C or I was using a B. So the letters I was using a C, B, and L, and those were sometimes working. Now, if this is later on throughout the week, those might work again. If they're not working, what I'd recommend you do is filter down by one letter in a player that's maybe a lot less common. So I was able to snipe Vincent Jackson's before, and that was working just fine. But there's literally so many cards on the market right now that even if you filter down to a single player, it's not going to work. And so you can try to filter down by a player from last week. So find a filter with just a letter from a player from last week, because most people are going to be pulling the newest cards. So for example, if you wanted to go with Saints, you could try to find Jimmy Graham. If you wanted to go with Seahawks, this is different than a letter, but you could go by team and try to find a 59-minute filter. Now, like I said, when I'm recording this video, it's currently Friday. Cards are being absolutely flooded to the auction block, but it won't always look like this. All those fantasy packs are not always going to be constantly pulled, especially when they're out of the store. And one of the filters that I've showed you in this video, depending on when in the week you're pulling these, or you're trying to snipe these, you're going to be able to find 59 minutes. Play with the teams. Try to find a team filter that only has one of the cards. Like here, you can do Walter Jones and just refresh that using the Seahawks filter. Play with the letters that I gave you. Like I said, C, B, D will work. It doesn't matter what week you're searching for the player. Any of the 81s will work, which is what makes this so great. And then just try to find these for, if you're sniping on a Friday, 18K, you can flip them, but always check that exchange price that I showed you in the beginning of the video. So what do you do here? What are the steps in summary? You go check the exchange set to see what the current going rate is. You come to the auction house, you filter down by the 50 and 80 to 81. You try one of the bigger letters, the more expansive letters first, like a C or a B or an L. If that is not working and you're not getting 59 minutes, try going by one of the older players and just his own team. So if you see a Seahawks or you see a Saints or something where it's only one player on that team, that's the best thing that you can do here. Snipe those, know your break-even price. So for this one, it'd be 24,000 minus 2,400, which is what, 22,600. That'd be your break-even. So if you're sniping these for 16, 17, even 20K, you're making coins on them. Flip them right away. But really, my recommendation is to wait until a little later on in the week when you can find these cards for way cheaper, and then invest in them and hold them till Friday. This is the same thing that I do with the Legend set. I'll link that video. I'd recommend you guys go watch that too. It's the same kind of principle, but it might show you just another way to do this. So there's a couple investments you can make throughout the week now. You have Legends, you have the 50. All of these exchange set cards are going to be really, really lucrative for no money spent players or for just hustlers. Even if you do decide to spend money, to each their own, it's up to you. This is how I'm making coins though right now. I made, like I said, like 300K this morning. I was down to like 1.8 after I was buying the cards, and now I'm up near 2.3 million. I'm going to keep doing this throughout the day, try to pick off times when there's not being flooded to the auction block, etc. Guys, I hope you did enjoy the video. Please let me know down in the comments below if you're picking up that Taylor Mays. I know he's definitely the most sought after card, so I'm curious if you guys are going to be dropping the coin on him or not. I think I'm going to have to at some point, even though I did just pick up Jamal Adams. Isaiah Simmons' price is dropping dramatically. Either way, let me know down in the comments below what you think. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, thanks for stopping by.